We can classify addiction into two types. So kuna chemical addiction na kuna behavioral addiction. So kuna hii addiction ya kwanza, chemical, is a substance you can't stay without using. And then there's a behavioral, there's a certain behavior you are addicted, you have to do this thing. How does addiction works? Now this is how addiction works, Professor Nafunza. Now what happens in addiction is when you're used to do something, doing something that you like. Maybe it's visiting a friend, that's behavioral addiction, or using a substance, that is chemical addiction. What happens, that activity interferes with the way your brain functions, and to be specific is this activity interferes with your reward system. Now what is the reward system? Now reward system is a structure, is a neurostructure, and this neurostructure, what happens once it is affected, it releases a neurotransmitter called dopamine alongside other chemicals. Now what does dopamine does? Now what dopamine does, dopamine reinforces the relationship between your brain and that activity that you're addicted to, and that causes you to keep seeking for that activity again and again in the future. And that is how addiction works.